Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video where I'm going to talk about a newly shown product from Iron Studios. This time it is their new Captain America figure from Avengers Endgame, and it's their deluxe edition for the 1/10 scale Captain America. So sometimes Iron Studios does this where they do kind of like two different versions. One's a deluxe, one's a standard. The deluxe just comes with a couple like interchangeable parts, maybe a light up feature, something like that. However, what's strange with this one is it seems that there's only one option. There's just the deluxe with this one. You can't get like a standard version, which is interesting. I would have preferred there to be like two different versions. I kind of like the option of being able to pick the more stuff for a higher price tag versus the less stuff for a lower price tag. But nonetheless, I do think that this is quite a cool statue. I'm liking the pose of the statue quite a bit. But I did just start collecting Iron Studios. I purchased my first two statues recently, and I very much love them. So I'm full on into Iron Studios because really enjoying the product so far. I'm mainly collecting Marvel villains at the moment. There's not a ton of heroes that I'm thinking about buying. This one's really cool. I do actually like it quite a bit, but I don't think I'm going to end up picking it up. But anyway, he's standing on a rubble, of course, that matches with the other Endgame statues that are on the same type of rubble. So I do think that's nice, just so they can have more of a unified look. So the deluxe version, of course, comes with an interchangeable hand for his right arm, which is holding the shield, and it's the broken version of the shield. You also get a couple broken pieces of the shield that can be placed on the base, and then you get an interchangeable left hand that's holding Mjolnir, which is very cool. I do think that is quite a nice deluxe kind of version. Here's the Trinity together, essentially. I wish that they had another shot of Iron Man like facing us, just so you can really see them all together. But they look really cool together. I think Thor. I'm excited to see Thor, like the official images of Thor, just because I did enjoy Thor in Endgame. I know that his character was very divisive when it comes to fans, but for me personally, I actually really enjoyed him. So I definitely want to see his pre-order details. But I do think that the three of them look cool together. I'm sure that they would make for a nice pose all together. Here he is with Bucky, of course. Just other characters you can pose him with, and kind of just, his crew with Falcon and Bucky. Looking nice. So I do like the kind of rebel setting that he's on. You do have some like broken pipes here. You have rocks, pieces of his broken shield, of course. I do like the fact that the base itself is kind of raised up. It's not as flat as some of the others. It kind of reminds me of like a miniaturized version of the Thanos from the Infinity War line, which had a very kind of risen up base. So it kind of is similar in that manner. But I do like his like jolting forward. My only thing that I would have liked is some more expression in the face. His face is very stern. Like I could see him having this face in just in a stance, but he's in very much a pose here. He's definitely lunging forward, about to attack Thanos type of situation, and he is very stone cold in his face. So I would have definitely liked some expression in the face. I do like the battle damage that they've added to the face, but the expression is just too plain for his positioning, because as you can see, he is lunging forward here. He definitely needs some expression. Having some like lightning effects around the hammer would be really cool as well. That would be nice. And even just the standard version where he's just holding the shield is really cool. I definitely like it. I like the positioning of the shield itself. It looks like he's about to throw it forward, but again, face is way too plain for this positioning. But as you can see, from all angles, it looks really cool. Even this angle looks really nice, actually. You can really see his body twisting there, and it does almost look like he's wearing fabric. It doesn't just look like the polystone that it's actually made out of. It does look like he's actually has cloth on, which is cool. Very nice indeed. Overall, really do like this statue in general. And here again, you can kind of do different combinations. You can have him with the broken shield and without the hammer if you want, or you could have him with the hammer. And I don't think it's pictured, but you can have him with the hammer and no shield. But here's like an array of the accessories that you get. So of course, for the right arm, you can choose to have him holding the shield, or just have him with his hand in a fist. For his left arm, you can choose to have him, there's three options actually. There's just his hand going out, there's the hand holding the hammer, and then there's a hand holding the shield, kind of whatever you want. And then there's a few broken pieces that can be just placed on the base. Having an unhelmeted head, I think would be very cool as well, but that is not included with him. But yeah, here you can kind of get the dimensions of the piece. As you can see, it's about 8.5 inches tall, and it weighs almost 1.5 pounds. So overall, It's a nice size. Obviously, he's lunging forward. You know, if he was standing straight up, he'd be about 8 inches. So you get just a little extra height just because of the base, and obviously he's leaning forward. The price for this is going to be $140, which is okay. But again, I would have liked a $110 option that just came like this, where he's just got the shield. There's no broken shield or no hammer. I think that would have been cool as well, just because I enjoy it when you have like some options. But yeah, overall, I do think this is quite a nice statue. Not one that I personally plan to pick up. If I am going to get a hero from the Endgame line, it'll probably be Thor. Although I love the Iron Patriot one, to be quite honest too. So I don't think I'm going to get either of those, but I'd definitely like to see them. But yeah, nonetheless, really liking this Captain America figure from Endgame. Let me know what you guys think of this Iron Studio statue, and thanks so much for watching.